Hello everybody, I wanted to put together a quick video on saving a setup and cover a couple other topics. So in order to save a setup, the first thing you need to do is decide what kind of setup you want to store. We have stock car, modified, and sprint car. A stock car setup is a pretty generic setup and can be used for several different car types, so we'll use that for an example. So once you're in here, this is called the general setup section, and that's notated here by the general tab. That's selected, and you'll notice that if you try to save without a name, you'll get an error message, and that's intentional. We want all setups to be named so you can reference them later. So the next thing we'll do is give it a name, and we will save it. And then once it's saved, you'll get a saved message down here at the bottom. So the next thing we can do is we can fill out this first form here. So let's say for an engine, we run a 360 with a 750 CFM carb. Toe, we can run at 16th inch. Gear, let's say we're running a 6.0 tonight. And then some important notes. So once we have all that filled in, we can click save. And now our information can be loaded here from our previous setups. Some other cool features are the positional setup fields. This is the left front, and we do all four corners. And then we also have scales and a stagger. So scales is interesting because you cannot actually type into these fields, and that's intentional because what happens is if you come in here to left front, right front, left rear, and these are arbitrary numbers. These are not actually weights. I'm just throwing some stuff in. If you fill out the four corners, your scales will automatically fill out. So that's a pretty cool feature. And then one last thing that I want to cover is spring preload. So let's say you have a 1,000 pound spring in the left front, and let's say the base height is, we'll do 9 inches. And let's say you measure your height with the weight of the car on there, type 7, it'll automatically calculate your spring preload. So pretty cool. That's all for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.